Are you looking to hit round 100 on Black Ops 3 Zombies on Origins? Well then, today's video is for you. Hello there, my name is Justin from Day9, and today we're going to be walking you through a very easy to replicate strategy on how to hit round 100 relatively quickly on the Black Ops 2 remastered map on Black Ops 3 Origins. Now, I will give a little disclaimer at the very beginning of this tutorial, as this strategy utilizes Mega Gobblegums quite extensively, or just uses of Gobblegums quite extensively. So if you're looking to do this either without Gobblegums or with only classics, it is possible, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. And if you go with like a different guide, maybe like a training spot on Origins on how to do it either without the stabs or without Gobblegums, please let me know in the comments below. I'd happy to make a different video, more structured around training, using of alternative ammo types, maybe the fire staff, the lightning staff, you know, different sorts of strategies. I'm more than happy to do that. And also, while recording this gameplay, I saw the poll results pretty early on and realized that you guys wanted to see Origins round 100. So I hopped on thinking I had an appropriate amount of time to do around 100, and I did not. So you will not see a full 100 pop up on the screen in today's video, but the strategy does work confidently through all 100 rounds. But without further ado, let's jump on into this. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a very Gobblegum and Mega Gobblegum heavy tutorial and strategy, so I will be starting off pretty much immediately, jumping into some Mega Gobblegums. But first things first, on every game of Origins, activating the generators. You're just going to hold down the interact button, kill these guys that spawn in, or run around. It is time-based, not kill-based, so you can do with that information as you will. Then usually I will go down for the spare points on these quick revive machine right over here. If you do stand in the circle, you will get your points back you spent on the generator, so it'll be perfect there. I also grab this double points whenever all the zombies are loaded in to get as much points as humanly possible. And then usually around that time, I'll hit the Gobblegum machine. I did make the mistake this game, however, of grabbing quick revive before hitting the Gobblegum machine, as my very first gum was Perkaholic, which I do indeed grab. Again, this is a very Mega Gobblegum centered tutorial. If you would like me to remake this tutorial with no Gobblegums, just classics, a training guide, please let me know in the comments below. But this is, in my opinion, one of the fastest ways to hit round 100 on Origins. So yeah, you're just going to be finishing up the generators. If you've never played Origins before, I will mark off all 6 of the generator locations as we go. But the first step is going to be turning on the generators. That way we can get Pack-a-Punch and the center area unlocked with good time. And also, on any round that it is snowing, you're going to want to make sure you're going through dig piles so we can build the ice staff as early as possible. The ice staff is going to be our bread and butter for this run, and everything else is kind of secondary. So you're going to want to make sure you get the ice staff built and upgraded as soon as possible. But yeah, here's generator 2 or 3. Yeah, 2. Perfect. I get generators 2 and 3 mixed up. Generator 2 by the tank station. It doesn't matter which way you go from spawn. I just always go this way, force a habit. While you're going, we're going to check out the shield part locations, try to get the shield built as early as possible as well. So you can also grab the ice disc while you're here, as well as a stone tablet. A lot of the stuff that I do besides the ice staff, again, is completely secondary strategy and optional. I just do it because I love Origins and it's kind of routine for me. But yeah, you're going to pick up the ice disc there, and then I'm going to backtrack to do generator 3. Can't forget the shield part while we're here. And as you're going, making sure you're hitting the free Gobblegum machines at every round. That way you can make sure you can start getting in those ammo Gobblegums right off the bat. You can run stuff like cashback to spawn into max ammo. All chemical is a classic. That is really, really good for ammo. And you can also run things like raindrops, which do spawn in once of every drop. Or power vacuum, which spawns in more drops. All those are going to be great Gobblegums for getting a constant flow of ammo. We're just going to grab our next shield part and then head on up to do this generator right here. We skipped a little bit, but now we're going to work on generator 5 and then backtrack to generator 4. I did this one first just because there's a bit of debris before you can get to generator 5, and there's not that way for generator 4, so we can do them back to back. And we're going to grab our third and final shield part and go for generator number 4. Then we can build our shield, a little extra coverage on the behind. Now that it's snowing, we can start digging for ice staff parts. You're always going to have one around this area, and then you're going to have another one between generators 4 and 5, and then another one between generators 2 and 3. So start digging, my friends.
I had thought the staff parts were lost forever.
Now, after we finish with generator 6 and we open up the excavation site, we can use the ice disc and the gramophone to open up the crazy place and the ice little cavern cave area. Then we can grab the gem and build our ice staff and start the upgrading process. There we go for generator 6. Let's open up the excavation site, grab this disc right here, and then the gramophone down below, and we can start the building process.
Yet another remnant of...
While we're down here, we can actually start turning 4 of these levers to indicate on the rings in the center and change all of them to blue. You'll need this for a later step in upgrading the ice staff, but we are going to go around and then flip all the levers to make them blue. The order is going to go yellow, red, purple, blue. And then we're just going to turn all these levers to make each of the 4 rings colored blue for the one of the last steps in upgrading the ice staff later on. Next, we're going to place the gramophone down in the cave by generator 6. It's going to spawn the ice portal. We're going to head into the crazy place, grab the ice gem, and then we can start actually building the ice staff.
Only this illusion can the true power of the staffs be revealed.
Descending back down into the crazy place, we're going to approach the blue pedestal and build our ice staff. After that, we can start by upgrading it by heading back into the crazy place and solving a puzzle where you shoot a symbol that corresponds with another symbol on a wall. Right after this little audio segment, and we head back into the crazy place, I'm actually going to put a screenshot on the screen that not only shows you the matching symbols for the ice staff puzzle, but it's also going to show you a bunch of extra tips and tricks for all of the staffs. It's going to be a helpful tool to save. Screenshot the screen whenever it goes up. It's going to go up in about 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, back in the crazy place, utilizing that chart that I put on screen, you're going to be able to utilize the full potential, especially if you're on solo, is you're going to be able to look at the symbols, pause, find the correct symbol, and look up in the air and shoot it. With that completed, our next step is to leave the crazy place and shoot 3 gravestones with the ice staff, and then shoot that same ones again with a regular gun so it shatters.
The outcome of our actions remains a mystery. Clearly, we must have achieved something.
Next step, we need to go back down into the excavation site and shoot the blue orb that has just appeared because we've already aligned the 4 rings with the color blue and we completed all the previous steps. So we just need to descend back down there, shoot the orb, and then we're going to go back into the crazy place. Now that we're back in the crazy place, we just need to place the ice staff into the blue podium and get a bunch of kills within the crazy place. And then you'll be able to remove the ice staff from the podium and you'll be upgraded.
Though lost for centuries, the power of the ice staff is now in your hands.
Now with that little bit of preparation out of the way, I am not kidding. You're going to sit in the fire tunnel entrance. I believe that's either generator 2 or 3. You're going to sit in the fire tunnel with the gramophone ready to go. That way if you need to leave, you can go. Or you can pop anywhere over here, or you could just not even leave at all. Realistically speaking, you could sit in here and just charge a shot on the ice staff, the upgraded ice staff, and just spend the next 100 rounds in this room. Yes, you'll need to use gobblegums like all chemical, cashback, all the ammo related ones, but yes, you can just stand here or sit in here and do this indefinitely. And then just in between rounds, run up to the spawn room, hit the gobblegum machine, and then rinse and repeat. This kills panzers immediately, this kills zombies immediately. You could probably go the entire 100 rounds without going down once just by sitting in this one spot of the fire tunnel and just charging a shot and shooting it on the floor. I don't understand why people say the Apothecary Servant is actually better than this, considering the Apothecary Servant comes with 8 shots while this one is loaded with shots, and it does basically the same exact thing. But anyways, if you like what you see and you want to see more Black Ops 3 related videos, then this next video is for you. Subscribe if you're new, as we are on the road to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. And thank you so much for coming out today. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you very much.